I hope you're doing well today. We're going to go over the Sagittarius new moon that is happening on December 12th, 2023 at 20 degrees and 40 minutes. It will be at 7:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this is the last new moon of 2023. It is asking you, what do you want to create within this new cycle? All right, so I'm going to look at the chart. I hope you can see the chart here. Let me expand it a little bit. Now we have some aspects happening with this new moon. And let me grab my pen. This new moon is in Sagittarius here and making an aspect to Mars. Mars will be conjuncting it. Mars is pushing it forward in Sagittarius with what needs to be energized right now. With the new moon in Sagittarius, it will push you to new territory and beyond what you have experienced so far. It will also broaden your perspective about your experiences. If you didn't have a point of reference of where you need to be, this Sagittarius new moon will create that new beginning for you. Okay, feelings of inspiration and trusting the next steps, the expansion of this zodiac Sagittarius is giving you the feelings of, I can do anything. Therefore, you will take that leap of faith that's needed, that next step without question. It is going to trine the North Node in Aries, which is here. And with it trining the North Node in Aries, the North Node in Aries is retrograde at 21 degrees. So it's working internally. It'll give you that courage and independence to follow your soul's calling. Okay? It is also making an aspect to Chiron. Let me back it up so you can see. Chiron is here, right beside the North Node, at 15 degrees retrograde. And it can help you see how strong you are and what you have healed this year, which will give you more of a confidence internally. This beginning will be coming from a healed place without any type of mind chatter that you may have from the past. You will feel more open to what is beginning and having more faith of how it turns out. Remember, there is a universal push from Mars, and that you should trust your intuition on where to go next. We'll also have on December 13th, 2023, which is the next day, Mercury stationing retrograde in Capricorn. All right, so let's find Capricorn here. And that will be happening at 6 degrees Capricorn. During the new moon, though, it will be direct. And there will be some type of clarity coming through for the next steps. All right. It is kind of close. There is a kite here. I'm not sure if you see that kite or if you're familiar with kites. Okay, but usually with a kite, Jupiter is connected here at the end. We have Mercury connected. We have Lilith connected. And Lilith is the independence, okay, which is in Virgo. Then it makes that little line there. But with a kite, what you're trying to do is get the independence, get the clarity, so that you can gain what's at the point of the kite. That's where what needs to happen, what needs to be. And it's Venus and Pallas Athena, which is at the same degrees, at 9 degrees. Pallas Athena is a warrior strategist. Okay, she's the one that plans out how everything should be. Venus is coming in with harmony and balancing, which is in Scorpio. So it'll be a very truthful harmony and balancing that's coming through. All right, but this is where you're trying to get. But you have to gain that confidence and you have to get the clarity. Jupiter is helping. Jupiter is helping retrograde. And with Jupiter retrograde, he is giving that luck, that expansion internally, like the buildup for you to get there. The Mars is also giving motivation. That's over there conjuncting the new moon. So there is a lot of divine help here. There is a universal push from Mars. All right? Remember? So that you can trust your intuition and your next steps. Now, Mercury. When Mercury goes retrograde at 6 degrees in Capricorn, it's going to help you see internally on what is happening. And it will trine with the new moon as it flows through Sagittarius and bring in something in the physical that will give this new beginning structure. It could be something mercurial, okay, such as a document or communication. Try not to overthink the situation. With Mercury retrograde, be sure to read all documents closely and communicate slowly. Think before you type and before you speak. All right. So it will be sextiling that Venus, which will be at 9 degrees, in conjunct Pallas Athena. And we went over Pallas Athena, but Pallas Athena, yes, she is the planner, but she will also show you the bigger picture that connects with the North Node in Aries by moving forward to something different. Okay? There will be some type of different reaction of what you have done before to whatever situation is happening within your world. You are going to see another step, a different step that you never have done before. All right, so I'm going to go through the signs. I'm going to go through your sun, moon, and rising sign. Please listen to all 3 of them so that you can find the energies that are alchemizing within your world. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hi, Aquarius. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to go over where the Sagittarius new moon is happening in your chart. This is for Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, Aquarius. So this is happening in the 11th house, which is your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your networks, your groups, your clubs, communities, friendships. And these are friendships that aren't necessarily close. Okay? And older siblings are here. There is going to be a new beginning surrounding this house. So let's look forward and see where Aries is trying to take you with that North Node. Now, the North Node is in everybody's Aries house, okay? Or the house that Aries is in, excuse me. You can tell that Mercury is in shadow. But anyways, so with Aries North Node, it's trying to push you to a more confident and independent way of being, so that whenever it moves another house, you'll be prepared for that. Okay, so we're looking at the 3rd house here that Aries is in, which is your communication. your siblings, your cousins, relatives, media and writing, moving or movement. This could also be licenses and certificates. Neighbors are here, and your mind. Okay? So there is something that's going on to prepare you for maybe your thoughts changing to goals or sorts. Maybe even changing neighborhoods here with communities activated. Okay? This could also look like new relationships with your siblings if you have an older sibling. And your hopes and dreams and wishes are at a standpoint of a new beginning. This is something that you've never done before. This is probably something that you never thought of before. And it could deal with some type of communication. It could deal with some type of media, okay? Or publishing, writing a book, right? So let's look at where Mercury is to bring that clarity. And I'm going to use green for this because Mercury is part of that kite that I was talking about in the previous video. So Mercury is in the 12th house. There is some type of communication that Mercury is going to send you through dreams, through divine intervention, which could be some type of download that you get, a vision, or almost like you prayed for something and it all of a sudden gets answered. That could be something here. Now, with the 12th house activated, 12th house is loss. Okay? So Mercury could indicate a loss that has happened, or a loss that you've went through with either your siblings, or maybe even some type of like cousin relationship, or neighbors are here too, the community, something of loss, of clarity, right? So say you guys lost someone that you were mutually bonded to, and then you come together within that situation, whether it be like the funeral or whether it be like some type of memorial, and there's forgiveness there, and you gain that relationship back, or it gets better, right? That could be something, because healing and restoration is also in the 12th house. And now I'm not saying that the loss is happening like right now. I'm saying that it could have happened up 10 years ago. And then all of a sudden, you know, it hits you of this mutual bond that you have with these people. And maybe it's time for forgiveness. Maybe it's time to reach out and communicate. Maybe it's time to come to an agreement of sorts, right? That could be a thing. But it will be some type of clarity that bestows upon you. All right. Also, because healing and restoration is in the 12th house. Also, letting go and going with faith is here. Endings are here. Transformation. Psychic and intuitive abilities are in the 12th house, and higher states of consciousness. So you could actually be ending some type of relationship with your community and neighbors. That could be something. And you've never moved or anything like that before. This could also look like you deciding to just let go and go with faith when it comes to your goals, wishes, and dreams. Okay? That could be something too. So let's move on to the rest of the kite. Now we have Lilith, which is in Virgo, in your 8th house, which is death and rebirth. Also divorce. There could be legal matters and debts, taxes, government. And when I say government, it's government's money, okay? So take that for what it is. Banking is here. Hidden knowledge is here. Taboo topics. Inheritance is here. Mortgages are here. So again, the home situation, Lilith is trying to bring in confidence to you of showing you that you can do it, okay? And it's connected with that Mercury, okay? You can do it. The things that you need to get done in regards to if there's an inheritance involved or some type of loss, you can do it, okay? Also, there could be, when I say death and rebirth, that situation I was talking about before, about healing those relationships, that could be a thing when it came to a loss. All right. But she's going to put you in a situation to where you gain that confidence to muster up the strength to say something, to forgive something, to go forth with that clarity. Okay. Now, we have Jupiter retrograde in Taurus. And with Jupiter retrograde, Jupiter is trying to expand some things internally within you. And this could look like home, family, nurturing yourself and nurturing others. Mothers are here, and motherly figures such as yourself, or if you're a single father, you're also a mother to your children, okay? Security is here. Maybe Jupiter is trying to push that, hey, you're secure wherever you are. You don't necessarily have to be in one certain spot to be secure. Home is always within yourself, right? Sense of belonging is here. Emotional core strength is here. And foundation, okay? So this could be something that deals with you figuring out where you want to live, because the 4th house deals with home and property, and where you actually belong. Okay, so this is half of the kite, and then we have Scorpio activated in the 10th house with Venus and Pallas Athena, and this is the rest of the kite there. And this is where you're trying to get. You're trying to get a good reputation. You're trying to get a good professional life, work career. Also, something that maybe that's owed to you. There could be that. Whether it's your father's wealth, health, or your mother's wealth and health, of inheritance, something that's owed to you, that could be something. And your legacy is here. And you've been thinking about the legacy that your parents had left behind, and you're trying to follow in footsteps or change your legacy. But that all comes with that new beginning in the 11th house of changing your community, changing your goals, dreams, and wishes, and because it's a new beginning, okay? And also the people that you're associated with, all right? But you're trying to get to that 10th house. With Venus there and Pallas Athena is the strategist, is the planner. She will help you plan things out in the form that it needs to be. And Venus is there to bring in that harmony and balance within that 10th house. So there will be something that comes to fruition within your reputation, within your professional life, within your legacy, within either that inheritance that we were talking about, or your father's wealth and health here, okay? That will be coming to fruition in your favor because Venus is helping you out there. Whether that be money, that could look like money. That could look like just being recognized for being a good person. okay, with that reputation activated. All right, if you've been having trouble within the family unit, because family is highlighted here majorly, then it's going to show them exactly who you are and what you've been trying to do, okay? So far, it looks good, but do remember that there is a new beginning happening in that 11th house with the Sagittarius new moon that has never been done before. All right? I do wish you luck, and please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.